good H2O. God, you're thirsty.
I know, you think there's liquor in this. You know, this is the first time I've actually ever shot one of these with no liquor.
Really?
Well, I mean, I'm already drunk. But usually I do it like with a drink. Happy weekend, brunchers. I am Bailey Minogue.
And I'm Wyatt.
And this is Too Much for Brunch. Don't you hate it when like you're talking to someone on a dating app and they like just invite themselves over?
It's like you finally match, and then it's like, hey, I'm coming over. It's
Hey,
like,
right?
no.
What's your address? Bitch, what's your name?
What's your name? I've had someone with the first message was like, where do you live? And I'm just like, no, thank you. Like, that's some serial killer.
Like, even if you are like DTF, you need to be like a little bit more chill about it.
Yeah, you have to like lean into it.
Yeah.
Like there are times where I'm just kind of like, all right, I just want something. I want to fuck. It's like I'm not just going to immediately like swipe and just be like, all right, I'm matched with
Let's
you.
do this.
I'm going in. I gotta make sure you're like cool. Like
not a crazy person, right?
Yeah.
But I'm a crazy person. I kind of am a crazy person. So that's weird to me.
Like,
Are you an online creep?
No. I mean, I'm not like the smoothest texter. Sometimes when I do it, I can kind of come off as a creep. It's like, so what are you doing?
So what's funny is like I'm a really good like flirty texter.
Mm-hmm.
So like people will comment on that. People will do that. Like, oh, I don't think we should hang out our first time alone because you're very charming. I was like, I know. I have no way with words. It's kind of like my whole thing. I know how to talk to people. In my real life, even people will say like I'm being very flirtatious, but I'm not.
Why would you flirt with somebody like that? And stuff. I was like, I'm not flirting with them. Like, if they fall in love with me, that's their fault. Like, hey,
it can't be helped. That's just how I talk. This is my voice. This is very sensual. No, I don't know. Like, I just fucking, people always think I'm flirting with them, but I'm not. And then a lot of times people will think that I'm like a player or whatever. Like, I'm saying things that are.
Hard though. I mean,
well, I mean, it kind of.
let's be honest here, man.
I mean, it's not like I'm only talking like to one person at a time, but on the same note, like if I'm talking to you, I'm not going to say the exact same. You know, I don't have lines in that way. I talk to people individually, and I talk to them all. Like I don't just have like this set of things that I just like.
You have like a
script on at people. Open up, it makes it easy to talk to, don't you?
Yeah.
And another thing I hate when apps tell you like the person is like 200 feet from you. Like, why are you so close? Like that, if someone messages me and they are too close to me, it freaks me out a little bit. Like, be like at least a mile away from me. If someone is too close to me when they first message me, especially when I'm at home or if I'm at work, then it's like I don't want to talk to you because I don't want you like showing up at my house uninvited. Like, if we live in the same apartment complex, I'm probably not gonna have sex with you. It's fine to know where I live, but if you have like this just ready access, it freaks me out.
Yeah. This one girl I got from Tinder, she lived in the same neighborhood as the place I was living at the time. I really felt uncomfortable with that. Like, just because I kind of like play out the mysterious kind of thing, and just like if she's like right there, she was always just like, hey, I was just driving by, I saw you in like the front yard and stuff like that.
See, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about.
She's just like, what you were doing? I was just like,
mind my fucking business. That's weird.
Like, don't worry about it, right? When on Tinder, they don't show like the feet thing like they do on Grindr and stuff like that, but like the closest they'll say is less than a mile. I'm always just kind of like, oh, it's not that far.
I don't like that.
It's not that far.
I don't really want you to be walking distance.
Right?
I want it to be like a hassle for you to get to me. If things don't work out, I don't want to have to see you every day accidentally.
And
I
also,
don't want to run into you at the fucking laundry room. It just makes it harder to meet people in person. I, again, am very charming in person. I used to be a bartender, so I'm really good at talking to people in bars or talking to people like, in social settings. I'm good at it. People can hide behind, the Tinder or the Grindr, and you can swipe left or right, and that's it. There's no real rejection. But I'll go out to a club and people will not approach me. But then they'll approach me on Grindr, and I'm like, I was just right in front of you. Then fucking talk to me. Don't message me on Grindr. That's weird.
Yeah, especially when it does like the feet thing, because it kind of feels like they're like right there behind you.
And
like, hey man, you look good.
Yeah, it's weird. Just come talk to me.
It's give me the comment in person. Like, compliment in person. You don't have to sound like a creep.
People are really weird about. People are so weird about just talking to someone in person nowadays. Yeah. There's something to be said about meeting people in a more traditional sense. Yeah. Really, you can't get a good feel for someone until you're in the same room with them. So you can't be like, oh, I met this guy on Grindr. We haven't met yet, but I'm in love with them. You could have, a great, filthy conversation with someone and then meet them just for sex and then be like, I don't want to have sex with you.
Also, the whole thing with like pictures is like you can make yourself look better the pictures, which isn't too. I'm not that big on looks, but sometimes when it's like that big of a drastic
Yeah.
thing, it can really kind of just throw you off for a second.
I think in all my pictures, I look much more butch than I am. So then when people meet me, they're taken back by the fact that I am like an openly gay, proud man, I should say. I think in some of my pictures, I look like I might be more like
the strong,
like quote straight acting or whatever. A lot of gay guys like that. Ooh, I'm only into straight guys. Like I get a lot of that, and I was like, well, I'm not your man because like I like being gay. Like Spears is everything to me. So no.
One thing I hate though is like when you do tell them like where you work or something like that. You know, that kind of like comes up, and then they go there.
Yeah, I really make a point to not tell people exactly like which restaurant I work for. One, because I think it could be used against me if I'm at work, and then also I just don't want to go showing up at my job. It's weird.
Also, I am not fun at my job.
And I don't always try to look very good at work. So there's that. Like there are a lot of days work, I just roll out of bed and just go in.
Right. Like,
yeah, and your hair is like 90% of your hotness character to wear.
Yes. Like
I
have to wear that beanie all day. I remember, and people don't recognize me if I have the beanie on. So a lot of times they're like, "Oh, I didn't see you at work." I'm just like, "I was there."
Shit, fucking coming
It was fine.
I would never go out to a club without like trying. I guess that's the main thing. Like, I don't really care too much whether I can work. I'll be clean. I'm not gonna go gross. I'm not gonna go smelly. But I'm not gonna go like yeah. There's no point. I'm gonna get sweaty. I'm gonna get gross. I'm gonna get covered in Lord only knows what. I work in a restaurant.
Right next to a 700-degree oven.
Yeah, like I'm not here for it. Like I'll get cleaned up after.
Edit.
Well, that's our show for this weekend, brunchers. I hope you enjoyed our little chats. So don't forget to subscribe. There'll be a button. They want to put it.
Make them click on my face.
Click on your face. That's your me.
Right here.
Right there. So don't forget to subscribe. And thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I will be back next weekend with more brunch. Bye.